Hello everybody and welcome back to Caravan SandWitch, where I just discovered that trucks have components on them just stuck on the sides and stuff. How amazing is that? Look, that one's got a yellow one and everything. But I'm not going to grab them at the moment, but I might come back to them if I'm a little bit short on components later and I need them for something. At the moment I don't even need them for anything, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, there's an underground around here somewhere that I don't think I've got the ghosty out of. So, yes, I see. I couldn't get it before because there were things I couldn't do. Right. Things I couldn't hack, places I couldn't go. Very well. Let us find a way up. It's been a while since I've been in this facility. And the last time I was here, I didn't have half the stuff I've got now. I think the last time I was here, I was able to yank things, but I wasn't able to do a pulley. So, where's the way up then? Oh, I see. It's there. So what I'm going to need to do is to power that door. And for that, I need to get all the way up to the roof. But I'm not certain how to do that. I don't think it's by going over there. I think that is just a room. That, like I say, I think that's a way to get out. It's a pull door, but it's a way to get in from over there. I'm sure there must have been... I'm sure there's a pulley somewhere. I think it might be up there. I think I might need to go there this way. It's been a while since I've done the Labotech puzzle, so obviously I've forgotten which stage I'm at with it. Oh, I see. You go through here and up the ladder. And then we fall off because I was facing the wrong way. Okay, that's part of it too, apparently. Yeah, because I came up here to sort out the thing. I'm sure there was a zip line somewhere. Okay, it looks like out there there's some kind of ladders and stuff. Zip line over to here. Alright, I'm going to do a bit of a jump down. Because I want to see what we've got around here. So, yeah, there is a pull door here that gives me access to the roof. So, I actually could have done this when I had the van. I just didn't realise quite... I hadn't gone and had a look from the outside and realised exactly... I recognised that was a pull door, but I was like, oh, you can just get in from there. But no, it's actually a way to get onto the scaffolding and ladders to get to the roof. So we need to take the van around the outside. And then we may need to bring it around here. I love that I've been thorough enough to get all the van cosmetics. I feel so proud of myself. There's a hackable toaster terminal in there too. Right, so now we can run back in. In fact, I'm going to run the van back in because I think it might need to go on that landing pad to get into the Yeah, well, it will do. 100%, because most of the undergrounds need that. There was one that was an exception. Ooh. Hello, hidden buried treasure cache. This is why this series is taking so long. Every time I see like a buried treasure, I'm like, I have to get it right now. 2 uncommon and 4 common components. Well, at least I might be short on components, I suppose. I probably will be, though. I'll probably make you get every component in the game or something. Before you can actually finish. Alright, so I'm going to leave the van here. And I'm going to head back up the ladder and out the outside. That should allow me to get to the roof. And the roof is where we can turn on the door. So that was the big puzzle this whole time. I love how the sun, the Helios project around the sun, you can see it there. And that, my friends, is one of our final points of interest as well. Interesting. Green component there. And let's turn on the door to the underground. And I can sort of go across to here now as well. I'm not sure why I would want to, or what is across here, if anything. Why would it let me across here if there's nothing to do up here? It hasn't actually turned on. Interesting. Hasn't turned on the right cable. Haha! This is what we need. I'd been sad if I'd have thought I turned it on and then I hadn't done it, and I'd had to just do that one little extra bit, and I had to go all the way around to do it. I would have been so cross with myself. So I'm very glad that I don't need to do that. So we'll just grab all of these tasty components from here. What's this all about? There are no ships to come and look for me. And this is the final point of interest that we haven't found yet. Then we just got to get into this underground, go find our ghostie, find any bits and pieces that have been left down there by the witch, maybe. I think I did that one already as well. I think I've like quite thoroughly explored most of it. There might be some bits I haven't quite gotten to, but I think most of it I've gone back and done zip lines on and stuff. So, fairly pleased with myself for that. I love these panoramic views. They're so worth it. Ah, so another thing, if you didn't want to solve all the puzzles to get up here, you could have just gone with the van straight up to the top. I'll show you where all those points are so that if you're doing it yourself, you can be like, haha, I can just go and grapple my way up. Lovely. I love that the grapple does 3 different things. It does an electric thing, it does a pulley thing, and it does a pull doors off grapple thing. It's kind of cool. Now then, if I take this, I'll land on the top. This is what I've been wanting to do for ages. And I will get this yellow thing down here. Because that was annoying me. So now the power's on, I've just got to hack that. But all that time, and I hadn't even seen that one. I was like, oh, I can't get the yellow one on the top of there. And it was like, well, actually, that was one that you could have easily reached the whole time. But that is the way of my life. And I like the way that the scanner can scan and hack as well. So everything has, like, multiple purposes, which is good and cool. And the final underground is ours. The Labotech basements. So let's jump out and grab anything we can grab. Looks like if I want to go over there and get that yellow, I need to be around the other side of that. Oh no, actually I think there's a stairway that will go up to there. That's cool. There's actually quite a lot of like nice zip lines around here. Oh, I see. So the zip line here will get me over there. So this is definitely expecting me to have the zip line by the time I come in here. That looks like it's powered from the other side. Okay. So maybe there are alternate puzzle ways to get these things done. That's yet another way. See, it was interesting that there was one of these. There was a way inside. That's really interesting. Yeah, my ghostie's in there. Okay, let's keep exploring and see if we can get around from the other side. Oh. Or we could just fall off the staircase. Yeah, that would work too. Those look like I should be able to climb on them and do something, but I don't see what. Alright, I just want to go to my van again now and drive it down a little bit further. Me and Stripes. On a runaway ragtag adventure. Right, out we get. There's definitely a few things I can grab here. Probably don't really want to go down there though. That looks like a place I wouldn't come back from. Wow, where does that lead to? I mean, do we want to find out, Soch? Do we want to find out where that leads to? No, you're not even allowed to find out where that leads to. So there we go. Right, so there's a purple down there if I can get to it. So let's have a look. I need to power a thing using the van. So let's bring the van around here then. But also, like, there's lots of really cool stuff up. I want to look on top of these containers and I want to look around the back of them as well. I was half expecting the witch to be around there for some reason. But she was not. I'll climb up here and just make sure there's nothing cool up here. Which there was. There was a red thing. Right, now let's go and power these things. So what did that do? Something up there got powered. So let's climb up this ladder, get all the tasty stuff, go across the zip line and get all the tasty stuff over there. And then we can get out of here. Open all the doors. Oh, what did that power? It's powered something all the way down there. Let's go out the door and have a quick look at what that did. Ah, it powered the door down the bottom so I can get to the robot. Nice. Anything in here? No, just the robot. Go away, organic being. I will deactivate myself before going back to those mines. Okay, and if I offer for you to go on the surface instead? Awakened robots from the refuge want to create a server to save Sagalo's robots. Are you talking about those refuge fanatics? I detected a few transmissions. They want to create a singularity on Zagalo. What? That's not what they told me. Yeah, and maybe we'll have some anti-robot commandos coming. The consortium isn't joking around with this kind of thing. But to be honest, I don't even care anymore. Alright, copy me into your device. Let's get it over with. I've been waiting to meet with another living being for 40 years, and it just had to be a human. Listen, I'm doing the best I can. Now get inside, please. Okay, so... I want to get back up here. Because I need to go across the zip line. There's a few nice components across the zip line. And then just see if there's anything more around. Oh no, you're kidding me. The door shut. Right, back to the van, please. That's a perfect back to the van moment. It looks like the van just released the opening mechanism there. So I think that's everything that we can do in here. But that's cool. I've got my robot. Happy with that. Didn't find any odd things around there though. Don't know if I will either. Oh, look, there's a red component there. I missed so much stuff. Like, I think I've been getting so much better at spotting things as I've been going along. There's a lot of the stuff in here. So I think we've now pretty much bled this place dry. Which is amazing. Right. Okay, so let's have a quick look. So it looks to me like the only point of interest left that we haven't looked at is at the aqueduct. And we also need to go back to the refuge to hand in the Forgotten Consciousnesses. So, yeah, why don't we just take a little trip over to the refuge then? That shouldn't take 2 minutes. I wonder where the point of interest on the aqueduct is that I didn't find. But that's annoying because I've been to the aqueduct recently, and so I should have totally managed to find that. 100% should have managed to find that. Oh goodness. Is it in the right... Oh, it's in that room, isn't it? That room that I need the van to open. I'll check though. No, maybe not. Oh, there's a radio on the table here. Okay, that's better. Completionist. Discover all the points of interest. Hehe. I suppose I am. I hope you guys are glad that I did that. I'll turn it off. Okay. So that's done. Let's return to van and carry on through to the refuge where I can hand in my final quest. Other than finding strange components that belong to the witch. You know what? If I don't do that one quest, that's fine. I don't know. I don't know if I should look that up or not. It seems a bit of a shame to have like one quest left over. So why don't we see with that one if we can find a little guide once we've handed this in. And it'll probably be a case that I've missed like one thing somewhere. So, thank you for sharing this moment with me. What am I meant to be doing then? I need to go back to Turing. I forget which one is Turing. Oh, there we are. So, thank you for helping us find consciousnesses. No problem. You can put the consciousnesses you find in the server in the middle of this platform. Consciousnesses detected. Transferring. Don't forget to obtain your reward of components. I have collected 500 components now, apparently. So, I've got 7, 3, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, So, Jai, you made it. I'm so happy. These consciousnesses are part of the last survivors of the Consortium's atrocious doings. They're finally out of the humid underground. When I came to this area, I had almost no hope. The Tarask is so close. We've been working on it for years with Lamar, and I'm starting to get tired. Turing, yes? You didn't tell me everything about this server, did you? Mm-hmm. So you know about the singularity? Please understand that we won't tell you details about it for everyone's safety. The virus made by the Consortium was made to stop awakened robots on Sagalo. Reaching the singularity is part of the multiple dilemmas inherent to artificial intelligence forms. We'd be able to live for eternity in just a moment. Longer than any other Helios high dignitary. But what about creating a server able to coexist with the environment? And it's a huge risk for me to help you. It's true that the Consortium severely punishes humans and robots taking part in singularities. You can be sure that we will be discreet as long as you don't reveal our plan to anyone. If a squadron comes to turn off the refuge, I swear to erase you from all our memories. Yeah, it's probably safer. I think so too. But we're going to make these decisions during a big general meeting. Lamar and I will stay a bit longer in the area. Great, it's nice having you around. And feel free to ask questions to the server. They may have information about your missing sister. Good luck on your journey, Soj. Oh wow, okay. So what do you know about Garance? Asking the collective consciousness. So? Garance. Multiple results available. Oh, of course. Garance. Yes, she often came to explore the ruins. I've seen her many times with a blue-haired person. Nefle, but what were they doing here? She asked me a few times about the location of receptacles. We talked for a bit. They had a big project. What do you mean? She told me that in a few years I may meet her sister, Soj. Garance hoped Soj would learn as much as she did exploring the ruins. Garance. No available communication. That's all? Okay, well, I guess that's what it was. Lovely. So, the only quest we now have left on Toaster is the Great Investigation. So I am slightly missing of odd items, and I would like to just have a little look online at that. So Caravan, I don't know whether there will be, it's not been out very long, if there will be information on this. The Great Investigation. And we'll just see if there's any, like, if I can just carry on with that, because there we are. Great Investigation walkthrough. Guide still in progress. Okay, I'll look at a couple of guides quickly and see if anybody has, like, anything on this particular quest. Cell protection. Strange items for Rana locations. The Great Investigation. Here we are. Right, so got a scarf, a strange device, a camera. Oh! No, we have found them all. You know the camera that we climbed all the way up the massive post to get? That was actually the last one for the Great Investigation. So we just need to go and hand it in. Wonderful. I feel great now because I feel like I did it myself. I just didn't realise that that was a thing, a Great Investigation thing. So we just need to head back to the van and head to the mushroom caves, and we've done everything. I feel really good about that because I'm just like, I was like, I'm sure I've checked everywhere. Oh, that's so good. I'm so glad that I thought to climb that tower as well, because otherwise I'd have been like, oh, you know, I had to look it up. I feel bad. I didn't check the tower. But I did, and I got it. I just didn't know that that was what I needed to get. Aww, I'm so happy. Am I even going the right way for the blooming forest? I have no idea. Where is it? Okay, so just keep going north. In fact, you know what? Let's go back to the garage because I think it's not too far from there, is it? To get to the cave. We'll just go round here. And we just kind of like go along here. Oh, I want to bring up my recording software again, sorry. I feel like mighty pleased with myself right now. Like I say, I'm so happy that I did that all by myself. All by my little lonesome. And I found all of the points of interest. Now then, this is a bit of a tricky one. You get into here, and then we have to turn round. Is it round here? And then we have to turn round here. Yeah. Because apparently I missed the shortcut. But that's okay. That's fine. So all that time opening the shortcut, I've used it about once. I wonder what Rana will think the camera is now. Okay. I don't want to talk to the Tatos. I want to talk to Rana, who is around here? Yeah, here we are. I found a new odd item. Perfect, let me see. I should have known the camera was an odd item. Like, how silly is that? I found a camera. That's what they want us to think. It would be too obvious. I think it's a weapon, so let's be careful when handling it. It's a camera on a tripod. Well, it's your call if you want it. If you want to get fooled. I'll add it to the mannequin. Wonderful. It fits the descriptions I've heard of them perfectly. What do you think? I'm not so sure. I'm pretty sure about it, but go ahead. Here, this looks more like our suspect. If you say so. Soj. Personally, I'm not so sure. You're just doing whatever you want. Your curiosity has gone way too far. What? You again, witch? Renatos? I thought we had an agreement. An agreement? You have to respect your part of the agreement. What's happening here? I can hear screaming from the other side of the cave. A witch, Fuchsius. A witch? In our cave? And what do you have there? Is this what you were plotting all this time? It really looks like a real one. Did you get scared because of this scarecrow? It's not a scarecrow, it's a mannequin. We're trying to figure out who activated the signal jammers. Fuchsius, there was an actual witch here. A real one. They told us Renatos don't respect their part of an agreement. I get why they did that if you started to look into them. The best thing would be to stop investigating. Were you aware of this, Fuchsius? It was when you were still a Tato, Rana. At that time we had just settled into the cave and the mining was in full swing. One day a drill passed a few meters away from us. Right after that, I met the SandWitches for the first time. Why didn't you tell me? Because their organisation must be kept a secret. They wanted to protect our kind from the devastation theirs is causing. I helped them a bit at a time. Sorry, a bit at that time. I was young and fiery. I was rebellious. I sabotaged things, here and there. We destroyed all the drills in the area together. And finally, they did their ultimate strike with Tarask. What? The SandWitches are behind the Tarask incident? Yes, Soj. It resulted in many victims. It was a dark day. Before disappearing, they made us swear to never look for them. Renatos back in the day wished to keep it secret. We didn't even write it in the mycelium. And here I am today, telling you everything. It weighed heavily on my soul. I won't say anything about the part Renatos played in all that, Fuchsius. I have to say, I'm confused. I think we'd better forget everything that just happened and go back to what we were doing before. It's not good to focus on the past. Well, what a business. At least we can say our investigation was a success. But I fear those SandWitches. Fuchsius says they've helped us in the past. Perhaps they don't always have bad intentions. You still haven't told me about the investigation you did in your childhood. It was nothing compared to the one we just did. One day we found Fuchsius' instrument all broken. It was made by another Renato who's gone now. Fuchsius was devastated, so I decided to investigate it. And, after talking to them for a while, I found out that Fuchsius had just sat on it. They were afraid of hurting the person who had made the instrument. So they decided to hide the truth. Wow, that's a good story. Anyway, I have to go. Today was a lot. Indeed. See you, Soj. Right. Community service. Complete all the tasks given to Soj. New message on toaster. Fuchsia's told us everything. Which? Perfect. Wow. If you're stalking us on toaster, please know we won't look any further. Fuchsia's told us everything. The witch is on toaster? That's crazy. Okay. Well then, if I have a look on toaster, we do not have any more quests. They are all done. So I feel like now I'm feeling happy to go back to the van. Can we not do that from here? Okay, maybe I need to leave the cave first. Can I go back to the van at least from here? Go back to the van isn't working either. Okay. See how it is. Let's get out of here then and see if once I'm back in the van if I can just get straight back to Rose, who is right outside the garage. I've got all the points of interest. I've got all the cosmetics on the van. I've got all of the quests done. So I'm feeling pretty good about everything, really. So yeah, we can return to the garage now. Lovely. Let's just do that. And let's initiate the end sequence. Or like, what? It might be just initiating the next chapter, but I feel like, good, I've done everything. I'm ready. What about you? You'll soon enter the storm, which will lead you to the end of the game. Make sure you finished everything you needed to do, which I have. No one has tasks for you. Let's go. Rescue plan. Go look for Nefle inside the Tarrasque with Rose. I'm feeling very good that I've completed everything I needed to complete. Hope you don't mind my driving, Rose. You became quite resourceful, Zoj. It's a good thing. Yeah, when a game tells you, finish up everything because you're about to do the end, then I knew it was the end. This Tarrasque is a necessary evil. I hope you realise that now. It's a hard pill to swallow. A little shortcut there. I feel like we're doing a tour now of the final places. I hope Nefle was able to reach safety. Me too. Oh yes, the final door down here in the aqueduct. Or one of the final doors. Some of these doors seem like there are 3 that I know of. That haven't opened for me so far. One I found that was an exit, which was in the refuge. Stop! You! I'm going to run you over. The witch! We're here to stop Nefle, not to help them. Let us go. Rose, you haven't changed a bit. I trust you, but going within the storm will put your life in danger. Wait, do I know you? Now, let's stop talking. I'm almost certain the witch is Garance. I've got this feeling. Hurry. Whoa. This is so cool. It's the collapse part. Be careful. I'll try my best. Wow, this is so cool. We're like right in the storm. I don't know where we're going though. Like, there's no map, obviously. Doesn't surprise me entirely. Just gonna kind of follow the road along and see what I find. Oh, there's something around here. Oh, I can scan, can I? There's something up here. If only I could have prevented all of this 6 years ago. There's still time to make things change. We need to go through here. I figure. I have no idea where I'm going at all. It'll be safer in this building. The whole van is shaking. What? A spaceship? Where? I can't see anything. Oh, like here. Here. A spaceship. Oh, yeah. Can't believe it. Garance. Darling, be careful. I just want to have a look. I recognised it. Garence's spaceship. It's impossible. Maybe I can find some info inside. Nefle? I reached the core of the machine, but I finally understood what happened. It was not an incident. Someone sabotaged it. The witches wanted to protect Sagalo. We can't shift the balance. If the storm stops, the consortium will come back. I don't know if I'll make it out of here alive. I'm sorry to put myself in this situation without telling anyone, but please know I truly love you. Take care of Soj. I can't believe it. My darling, everything was true. The witch, she killed Garance. I'm sorry. Why? Why would you do something like that? I'll find them. Soj, my darling, I wish things were different. Come with me. Let's take the van and show those damn witches what we can do. The van is almost out of order. What? The magnetic storm is too strong. Does that mean we're stuck here? We have to go back. We can't leave Nefle like this. Hat's gone. Wow. Kia, I can help you. You? So that's what you look like behind your mask. You're... Kea? Kea, maybe? Is that you? I thought you died during the incident. We'll talk about it later. Let's get inside the storm. Let me drive. I've driven my fair share of SIG XXL vans in my youth. We're almost there. Rose, you can do it. Where are we? I think I won't be able to go further. Rose, listen to me, Soj. We don't have much time. What do you want from me, huh? All of this is your fault. The incident, Sagalo, my sister. I tried everything I could to save her. When I reached her spaceship, she was already very weak. I tried to transfer her with the Tarask receptacle, but it was already too late. I'm sorry, Soj. You? All I've ever said to you was just in order to make you leave, to dissuade you. I've dedicated my life to protecting Sagalo and the secret of the Tarask. How can I trust you after everything you've done? Everything is true. Kia was a Tarask engineer, just like me. We met there, actually. We also got close. I thought I'd lost you in the incident, Kia. How could you do that to me? We could have grown old together. I knew you would have tried to stop me. I hope you'll be able to understand my decision. And we have another problem. Nefle is trying to stop the Tarask. However, they don't have all the permissions. They're so clever they're going to try to cause a failure by overloading the machine. But the Tarask is so old and out of control. I strive to restore all those signal jammers, hoping for them to take over our task. Wait, you're doing all of that alone? Where are the others? There used to be dozens of us who were doing the sabotage, but they died, one after the other. I'm the last witch standing. I'm the only one who has the self-destruct codes. And without them, Nefle could devastate the whole region. Including the village? Everything. Take this card, Soj. And most importantly, I'll go find Nefli. Fix the van in the meantime. Come back quickly and in one piece. We'll have to get ready with the Renatos, the village, the robots, and all the nomads on the planet. When the consortium comes back, we'll have to face them. And if you really care about Sagalo, you'll become the first of a new generation of sandwichers. Self-destruct card. A card that can start the self-destruction of the Tarask, to be used only in case of high emergency. Right, wow. Ugh, my leg. Hold on, let me help you. No, please focus on repairing the van. Stay strong, Rose. You can make it. I just need to rest for a bit. Okay, let's take a look at Toaster. I'll be at the garage. Come back when you're ready, my child. Alright. I don't know where I am or what I'm supposed to be doing, but let's just run up here, because I guess. Maybe run in here? There's nothing to do here. Well, what am I meant to be doing then? Maybe let's head towards the light over there. Alright, Nefli should be in a control room deep inside the machine. What a nightmare. All of that for some solar panels. Kind of a shame that I don't have the van for that. It's huge. Wow, so that is the Tarask. Yeah, coming to the end. We are finding out the secrets. It's crazy that these people lived in the heart of the Tarask all this time. It is indeed crazy. Oh, a memorial site. To all my witches who fell one by one. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, soldiers paying respects. To the brave pilot with a tragic fate. That's her. Garance. I feel so bad. You didn't deserve this. Not you. I wish I could stay longer. Oh, this is so sad. Her sister didn't survive. She spent all that time trying to find her sister. I suppose at least she got answers. Poor Garance. And trying to do all of that to try and save her planet from this horrible massive storm, only to realise that it was there to stop the consortium. That's tragic. What a sad story. To stop Nefli. To all Renatos, robots, and human beings who suffer from the greed of the stockholders. The ones to the witches. Kia has buried all her sisters without ever giving up her fight. That must have been hard. Yeah, wow. That's crazy. Another one of these machine guys. Hello. I'm almost there. I hope Nefli is here. Yeah, at least maybe we can help Nefli. And I helped the villagers a lot along the way, but I feel like the overall task that we were trying to do, we didn't manage. Which was obviously... Well, I suppose we did find out what happened to Garance, but it wasn't a good outcome. This is cool. This is a cool ending. I am so glad I played this through to the end. The story is amazing. I think that this is the right way. That's like clearly the core of the thing. Wow, this is crazy. Why am I hearing like footsteps? That's very unnerving, game. Okay? Soj! You're alive! How did you get here? The receptacles are disconnected. Rose is waiting with the van outside. We got through the storm. But it's really dangerous. You're the one in danger here. You wanted to stop the Tarrasque, but it's what keeps Sigalo safe. The consortium would just devastate the planet even more. We need to protect the balance. The Tarrasque is about to break down. And Garance is dead. The witch gave me the self-destruction card. She was right. The witch doesn't know everything. Garance is here. What? I found the source of the distress signal. It came from this receptacle. So when Kaya tried to make the transfer, she probably tried to save her as she was wounded. But only one part of her got transferred. A part of her? What does that mean? I don't know. I need time to figure it out. I realised that only after triggering the overload. There's no way to stop it now. I just wanted to make my dream come true. Not even with the self-destruction card? Everything would just blow up if we used it. There's a receptacle of Garance if she's still inside. We have to make a decision. It's either we trigger the self-destruction now and leave with the van, but we'll never know what was left of Garance. Or we try to transfer ourselves by attempting to reconnect the receptacle. You know what I'm going to do. But we may never get out of this machine alive. We have to start the self-destruction sequence, even if it means we'll die here. Otherwise the village, Renatos, robots and nomads will have the same fate. I'll try to gain some time. Think about what you want to do and make it quick. I know what I want to do. Insert the card right now if you want us to leave. Otherwise turn on the receptacle if you want to try the transfer. I'm thinking. How do I turn on the receptacle then? Enter the Tarrasque receptacle. Nethle will need time in order to calibrate it, and it will be too late to get back in the van. Go on then. The source of the signal. Meet with Garance's consciousness. I know this is what you would have wanted me to do. Everyone would have wanted me to do this, right? What? It's... Garance, is that you? Soj, Nethle! I'm sorry. I should never have sent the distress signal. But the Tarrasque will break soon, and it was my last chance to see you before disappearing for real. It's all my fault. It really is you. I can't believe it. You have to listen to me. It's not the real Garance you have in front of you. I'm just a partial copy who got corrupted with time. I don't have a body anymore, and almost no memory. It's impossible. We went through so much to find you. But there's one thing I do remember, my love for you two. I missed you so much. Garance. But you have to go. There's no exit in the simulation. The magnetic field disconnected all the relays. But there's no time to waste. The Tarrasque is overloading. There's only one way out. Get in the cargo capsule in the middle of the Tarrasque. I can trigger one last launch to the Helios project. There's a compartment for passengers, supplies, and... I can't leave you here. Not after all we've done. Soj, I'm not even real anymore. I barely remember what the desert wind feels like. You have to get out. You have to protect this planet from the consortium when the Tarrasque is destroyed. The only way to achieve it is by having everybody join forces. Individual actions never last. Go ahead, Soj. I'll join you. Bye, Garance. I'm gonna miss you. You coming? I'll join you soon. Aww. Feels like it was just a dream. I have to start the self-destruction sequence before getting in the capsule. They're sure taking their time. Yeah, that's because Nefle is going to die with Garance there. I'll get everything ready for the launch in the meanwhile. So what do I have to do then? Where is this capsule? I have no idea what I'm doing. What are they doing? Come on, we have to go now. Nefle. Soj? Nefle, faster! Sorry, Soj. I can't lose Garance again. I hope you'll understand. Take care of yourself. Of the village. Of Sagalo. With the settings I've made, the tower's destruction shouldn't reach Estelle. You'll be launched into space, straight towards Helios, so buckle up. Consortium systems will probably detect it, and they'll know something happened here. Once you're in orbit, you'll be able to ask Basil to come pick you up. No! Can't be true. Goodbye. I could have saved Nefling by going back in the van. But I had to know the answer, didn't I? Oh, they got away in the van, bro. And one last launch of the Helios. One last launch of the Tarask to the Helios. Even. And it exploded. Thank you for playing Caravan SandWitch, and that was the end. Thank you, Plain Toast, for making such an awesome, cool game. I really, really enjoyed playing that. That was beautiful music, beautiful artwork, a lovely story, really emotive. And I loved it the whole way through. I loved the climbing, I loved the puzzles. I loved the fact that things weren't too difficult even for me. Like sometimes very difficult puzzle games can be really quite tough. But that was lovely. And there we are. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more things like this on the channel, then please do subscribe and I can let you know when I'm putting videos out. I hope to see you soon. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.